everyone. Today we are going to read 2 books today in my Mr. Men library. So I got this big Mr. Men plush. It was in the beginning. I got the books there we're going to read next year into Lunar Magic's Monday. Tomorrow is going to be Mr. Clever. On Friday it's going to be Mr. Happy. And Saturday is going to be Lunar Sunshine. For today we're getting Mr. Funny and Little Miss Scatterbrain. So we're going to read a lot of these, so you maybe need to listen carefully, but we're not going to read this today. So we're going to read it on Sunday. So we're going to read Little Miss Scatterbrain. So we're starting right now. That's all the books that you can get. I don't have them as quick, but we're going to see what happens to Little Miss Scatterbrain. Little Miss Scatterbrain by Roger Hargreaves. Little Miss Scatterbrain. It's an easy story, but really needs to come. Little Miss Scatterbrain was just a bit forgetful. You can say that again. Little Miss Scatterbrain was just a bit forgetful. She met Mr. Funny. Hello, said Hello, Miss Scatterbrain, he said. Hello, Mr. Bump, she replied. Hello, she met Mr. Tickle. Hello, little Miss Scatterbrain, he said. Hello, Mr. Strong, he replied. Then she met Mr. Happy. Where are you going off to? She asked. She thought and thought. You bet you've forgotten, haven't you? Huh? Laughed Mr. Happy. Little Miss Scatterbrain looked at him. Forgotten what? She said. Little Miss Scatterbrain lived in the middle of that wood in Buttercup College. Everybody was called Buttercup College except the owner. She keep forgetting, I know. She thought to herself, to help me, remember, put up a sign. Look what the sign says. Daisy Cottage. For nothing, is she? On winter morning, she got up and went downstairs to make breakfast. She shook curtains, caught flakes out of a packet, but being such a scatterbrain, she forgotten to put a bowl underneath. Now, where did I put the milk? She asked. It took her 10 minutes to find. In the oven. After breakfast, she set up to town shopping. She went to the bank first. Good morning, Miss Scatterbrain, smiled the bank manager. What can I do for you? Then Miss Scatterbrain looked at him. I would like some money, suggested bank manager. Sausages, replied Little Miss Scatterbrain. Sausages? Explained the manager. But this isn't a butcher. This is a bank. Oh, silly me. Little Miss Scatterbrain. Of course it is. I was forgetting. She smiled. I really sometimes, do you know, really? Said the bank manager. I would like 2, please, she said. Pounds? Asked the manager. Pounds, agreed Little Miss Scatterbrain. The bank manager passed 2 pounds notes over the counter. Little Miss Scatterbrain looked at them. What are these? She replied. 2 pounds. He replied. 2 pounds? She said. They don't look like 2 pounds of sausages to me. Eventually, the bank manager managed to explain and off went Little Miss Scatterbrain to the butcher. Phew, remarked the bank manager. Little Miss Scatterbrain walked into butcher's shop. Good morning, said Percy Pork. The butcher. Good afternoon, Mr. Beef, she replied. Pork, said the butcher. No, she said sausages, but my name isn't sausages, he said. Of course, it isn't, he replied. It isn't, she replied. That's what I'm here for. Oh, said Percy, scratching his head. What sort? What do you suggest? She asked. Beef? He asked. I thought you said your name was Pork, she said. Percy Pork, signed a deep sigh. Call me Percy, he said. Eventually, after a little more confusion, Little Miss Scatterbrain managed to buy her 2 pounds of beef sausages. Percy Pork wrapped them for her. Looks like snow, he said constantly. Look out of his shop window. Really? Said Little Miss Scatterbrain, looking at the brown paper parcel. What a funny man, she thought to himself. Looks snow indeed. Looks more like wrapped up sausage to me. Goodbye, said Mr. Percy Pork. Good night, replied, went out to catch a bus home. We're nearly there, guys. Mr. Tickle's very excited to see what's happening. Little Miss Scatterbrain stood behind Mr. Silly in a queue at the bus stop. Along came Mr. Nosy. He stood behind her in a queue. He looked up and saw sky at the sky. Looks like snow, he remarked. Little Miss Scatterbrain looked at the brown paper and parcel. Her hand and said nothing. And then there's Mr. Funny right there. That's the book that we're going to read next year. That's Little Miss Scatterbrain. I hope you enjoyed my video, guys. And yeah. So I'll maybe do this in the next video if you want to read it. Something like that. But I'm actually going to read some of these books later. But and then, so guys, so I have the DVDs here. So they're going to be plugged in. We're going to do that next year. My Mommy and Me. We can read that now if we want to. And then Mr. Tickle. So there it is, Mr. Funny. So we just got 2 DVDs today. Not really too much. Yeah. Got a simple, nice here. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Hang on, guys. Let me just put that on there. Because that's the DN sign. So let me search Little Miss Scatterbrain's song, okay? On YouTube. Because that's the DN song. That's the end song. So here we go, guys. Little Miss Scatterbrain song. Okay. Yeah. Can you hear it? Maybe we can do but maybe we can do a plush version.